Hello everybody. By the time you watch this video, Buffalo Wild Wings will be a franchise that no longer exists within Canada. To my knowledge, I'm pretty sure. Or it could just be within the vicinity, the general vicinity of where I live. Ontario, maybe. But I'm pretty sure it's the whole country. Yeah, it's true. That's what's going on. It's a thing I know, I heard, and yeah. So that sucks. So I just wanted to do one last tango with mango habanero. Except I didn't get any mango habanero. I was like, you know what? That's just like too hot. It's gonna like ruin the vibe. So I instead opted for chicken quesadilla. Hell yeah. Matzo sticks, because I always love their matzo sticks. Hot wings and Parmesan garlic in our front row. And on the side, I've got some Asian zing. Okay, fun fact, I went to go order the pretzel knots and they were like, oh no, sorry, we don't have those anymore. And I was like, oh, okay, huh. And then I ran into my friend at the restaurant and she was like, no, we don't have pretzels anymore. And I was like, why? She's like, you wanna know why? Because our oven broke 8 months ago and we never fixed it. What? I just wanted some pretzel knots and some queso and Asian zing on the side. Try the pretzels with queso and Asian zing. If you know, you know. And then I got some marinara sauce on the bottom for my matzo sticks. Got some sour cream here. And then I got some extra hot sauce on the side because I like that with my quesadilla. And then I got carrot celery. Oh no, what is this? Bubba? Can you bring me a blue cheese? Please, sire. And then I got Coca-Cola on the side, a cold Coca-Cola. But let's get going while I'm, you know, hanging out. Thank you. I thought I had one, but it was sour cream. Love you. He has to jam his flip-flop in the door to stop it from rattling. It's just always improvising, you know, just always improvising through life. That's just the name of the game. Okay, so I'm gonna start here because you know, there's a lot of food and I'm starving and I want to get through this in a timely fashion. I'm also wearing my Los Polos Hermanos shirt, Chicken Brothers. Breaking Bad reference. It's an old shirt, but it works for, you know. Difficult. So I thought, just for nostalgia's sake, I would like just rehash some Buffalo Wild Wings memories. I worked there from 2014 to 2017. Feels like it was like double that time. I definitely felt like I was working there for like at least 5 years, but it was 3. And it was mostly a great time. Like I met a lot of great people, had a lot of fun, had a lot of other stuff go on. It actually wasn't that dramatic at all. I didn't get involved in drama at all, but it was just like, I think it was just because it was my first restaurant job, you know, and I was just like, working in a restaurant is a really phenomenal way to understand how fucking crazy the general population of the planet is. It's something I highly recommend to anybody. I'm not being sarcastic. Highly recommend it, and retail as well, or just an office job. Just being in an office, or a place where everybody goes every day in their outfits and they do the paperwork. Okay, amazing. Got that Asian zing. This is one of my I need to make a separate video just talking about Buffalo Wild Wings memories because this is going to take forever. We're almost at, I've been filming for like 8 minutes and I haven't started. There was a guy that came in to the restaurant one night and I was working, I was closing. And he like sat alone in like one of the booths in the corner and like the whole dining room was empty. He wanted potato wedges, but then he made me go to the kitchen and make sure that the potato wedges were going to be quote unquote drenched in Asian zing. He used the word drenched. Drenched them in Asian zing. I was like, okay, shit. Nice guy. And then he got really hung up on how big that Buffalo Wild Wings was versus the one in another location. And at the end, like when he finished his drenched wedges, he went into the washroom and came out. He like motioned me over from like across the room and I was like, hi. And I went up to him and he's like, you know what? This restaurant definitely is bigger than the other location. I was like, okay, good to know. So many good times. I got blue cheese because ranch is for sailors, obviously. Which is a reference to my first Buffalo Wild Wings video, where I talk about this guy who used to call in every Tuesday. It was Wing Tuesday, and he would call in and he would order wings, and at the end you had to ask like, okay, ranch or blue cheese, and I would ask him, and he would just go, ranch is for sailors. And I would just be like, oh, okay. So, like, blue cheese, it is? Ranch is for sailors. Memories. Shit tastes good. We also had the Blazing Challenge, which was the challenge with the hottest sauce. One time this guy did it. No, and his nose started bleeding. Oh, man. Memories. I'm telling you, memories. Okay, so these matzo sticks don't exactly have a cheese pull going on, but I still prefer it to no matzo sticks, you know what I mean? Chicken quesadilla, where you been all my life? And I remember one time, oh my god, there's this one guy, I think I've talked about it before. I just started serving. It was one of my first shifts, kind of like by myself on the floor, like there weren't many other servers on. It was Halloween night. This guy came in with his family, and I'd seen him there before. He was like the kind of guy where you could tell, I hate saying this, but like he just like kind of didn't want to be around his kids. Like they were little, and he would just like come in, give them little tablets, play their games on, and he would just like let them do their thing. He would do his thing. Anyways, this dude was an asshole. I didn't, on Halloween night, I didn't divide the bills properly. It was taking me some time. And then he like yelled at me and told me I should get another job. And I started crying. And then his friend came over and like, he didn't apologize, but he's like, it's okay. And I was like, thanks. And I like touched his back. It was weird. I don't know. It was strange. No, but he was just like being nice to me, you know. But he was still an asshole too, you know. You could tell it's like, you are the company you keep, and. But anyways, yeah. Rumor has it, I found out later on that guy like the mean one that yelled at me, cheats on his wife with like hookers and stuff, and it's just probably all around like miserable, and you know, it's pretty par for the course considering his behavior. Sour cream. I think it's absolutely friggin' hilarious the way they put the garnishing on the side. Like, put it in the quesadilla. This is why it's closing, because you changed the quesadilla. Don't do that. Like, who's gonna be like, oh yeah, just let me like put some lettuce on top. Totally normal way to do this. Because it's not that bad. And there was another guy who would come in every Tuesday, I think. He's maybe in his like early 50s, late 40s, early 50s, and he was like alone always. And he sat at the same table, and he would come in and he would put this EDM song on the jukebox. It was like that one. And then he'd just sit at the table and order his wings every Tuesday. His name was Mike, I think. And then apparently he lied about having cancer or something. He was fucking insane. Oh, I'm gonna eat more because I feel like I'm talking too much, but the story of the crispy fucks. Oh, the crispy fucks. I brought Tabasco just in case too. There was also this guy. I was literally 20 years old and this man was literally 40 years old. And he would come in. This guy would bring me gift cards and shit. He was very weird. I was like helping bartend one time and he was sitting at the bar. We kind of got talking. He's like, what actors do you like? And they're like, you have a crush on. I was like, oh my God, I don't even know. And I can't remember who it was I named, but I know they were older. I think he Googled this guy and realized that they were the same age. I thought maybe I would go for him. Was not gonna happen. But yeah, the gifts kept escalating. Like he'd bring me gift cards. I still have a gift card to the keg. It's $50 from this guy. Cineplex, the keg, and then one time he's like, I have a small gift for you. And he goes out to his car. And he comes back in, it's like 3 or 4 tiers of like chocolates with like the wrapping over top of it. It was so embarrassing. Oh my God, it was so embarrassing. I think people thought I was like banging him or something. I was like, oh, no. Do not get the wrong idea. Like, guy was whack. And then one time he came in. Oh yeah, because he eventually emailed me because I gave him my email for some reason. What the fuck? And he asked me, he's like, maybe we could get together and talk about movies. Maybe we could get together over a basket of fries and talk about some films. And I was like, gonna have to pass, I'm sorry. So yeah, anyways, after the rejection, he came in one time and like shook my hand in front of everybody was kind of like standing around talking. He came in and shook my hand. It was so awkward. Jacqueline. Oh yeah, the crispy fucks. Again, every Tuesday night. Tuesdays were just jam-packed with adventure. But these two guys, there was an LA Fitness across the street, and these guys every Tuesday, they're the greasiest looking mofos you've ever seen in your whole life. One of them was like older than the other one, but they were like kind of tan, and like one of them had long greasy ponytail and like wore like a muscle shirt or whatever, I don't know, like a tank top thing. And then the other one would wear like a t-shirt, and he had really blue eyes too. But anyways, they would come in every Tuesday. Over the 3 years that I worked there, they always looked the same. Like they never changed in look. It's like, yeah, maybe going to the gym for half an hour and then coming here after needing 20 wings, extra crispy, ain't it. Maybe that ain't it. But anyways, their thing was that they would come in and they would ask for their wings extra crispy, and they'd be like, no, like they'd be like really crispy, and be like, okay, shit. So you bring them out, and one of them, I remember he used to test it by touching the paper that we put the wings on top of. He would rub it and be like, nah, like there's not enough, it's not greasy enough or some shit. I can't remember. And then this was back in plastic straw days as well. They would drink Diet Coke, and every time he'd finish his Diet Coke, he'd get a refill, and he would ask for a fresh straw. A fresh plastic straw. I don't even know what he would do with paper straws, to be honest. Every sip, he'd have to ask for a new one, probably. It was so funny because you'd go into like the kitchen. They would come in later at night, so it was never as busy by the time they got there. So you just go back into the kitchen, and the guys would be on the line, like waiting to drop some wings or something. And you'd be like, yeah, extra crispy guys are here. And then one of them would just go, guys, the crispy fucks are here. I'm not even joking. When you bring it in, you bring in like 20 extra crispy mods. Extra. Yeah, they were just like really rude too. Like just weird and rude. And they'd be like, we tip very well. And then they would always tip $5 no matter what the bill was. And I was like, get real. Drenched. Well, sometimes I go out by myself. And I look across the water. Quesadillas are good. Gucci gang. Tucci gang. This has been so good. And I don't know if it's just because I know that I'm not going to have it anymore. You know, it's like when you go to get your hair done, and like right before you leave your house to go get your hair done, you're like, I love my hair like it is. Like, that's what this is like. Emotionally. Let's drench it. In the name of that guy, let's drench it. That's as much as I can do before it gets out of hand. Okay, I want to save some of this though. Like I want to relish it, you know. So I'm gonna save the last bit of my quesadilla. Save the last few wings here, and then maybe save those too. Save the last B-dubs. Mouth's on fire, how about yours? And salud. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. That was really fun. That was really so funny to rehash some of those memories. Like, some of them stick out in my mind pretty prominently as things that, like, I will think about every now and then, but a couple of them, like, unlocked a core memory. This was delicious, and I'm happy I got to eat it one last time before I have to go across the border to eat it again. I'm pretty sure. I don't think they're gonna be around here anymore in Canada. I think that's what's happening. I'm not too sure. I don't know if anybody's too sure. Shout out to my B-Dubs crew. That was a fun ass time working with you, and just peace and love. Oh yeah, before I go, please subscribe to my channel. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, drop a comment, ring it in the little bell. And yeah, that would be amazing. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Everybody have a groovy week. I'll see you guys next week. Bye. Eating a variety of food for the views, and I talk to the point where the food in my mouth is